We're here at the Nubia booth at CES 2019, and even though the company left a lot of headlines with their Nubia Alpha back at IFA, the company has just proven that they've got a lot more coming in store. We've got the Red Magic Mars, the Nubia X, Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow. Let's go hands-on. Let me begin with the Nubia X because honestly, even though this product was announced a little while ago, I hadn't had a chance to play with it, and this is seriously something cool. This is the first phone that started this whole trend of innovation that is now coming to other devices that we've seen over the last couple of weeks. But unlike the Yoda phone with its rear panel being e-ink, this device fits a 5.1-inch 720p AMOLED panel. The screen is tucked under 24 and 16 megapixel cameras that you can use for both selfies and as well as landscapes. And the front side has a 6.26-inch 1080p IPS panel with 96% screen-to-body ratio because you don't need a selfie camera at the front. You can swap between using either side by just flipping the phone or by squeezing the capacitive fingerprint sensor. If you don't want to switch the screens all the time, that squeeze gesture makes sense for locking things down. Software also allows for different applications to be used on each display. Another neat trick, especially for gamers, is that the other display can act like two buttons mapped to certain locations of the screen you're looking at. For internals, we've got 6 or 8 gigs of RAM, up to 512 gigs of storage, and there's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor on deck. Oddly enough, there is no headphone jack, but we've come to get used to that. But what we're not used to seeing is an infrared sensor, which is also included. In China, price ranges start at $500 and go all the way up to $730 depending on what you pick. We're waiting on more details for a global launch, though unofficially we're told to look for something even more interesting in the near future. Now, for those of you gamers, gaming phones are all the while right now, and Nubia has already shown us one product, but now we've got the Red Magic Mars. And it doesn't just matter for it being another gaming phone. My God, the price tag is crazy, but let me just begin telling you what's cool about it as well. Like in the case of the Nubia X, we've got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845, RAM potential that goes up to 10 gigabytes while storage maxes out at 256 gigs. There's a 16 megapixel camera at the back and an 8 megapixel selfie shooter. But those may matter less than the beautiful LED stripe at the back. It's got all the customizable patterns that you'll need for 18 million colors. Yeah, I know. You've got a switch near the top to turn on Gaming Suite, enabling 4D haptic sensors, RAM priority, and processor overclocking. The heat should put to work the vapor chamber cooling system as well as dedicated air channels for additional support. The company tells us that this should keep performance at top levels for 70% longer than a phone without the system. Nubia really seems to like incorporating capacitive sensors to its devices though. They've put 2 shoulder sensors for screen mapping. It's sort of like making them into triggers on your console controller. What's most shocking though is the price tag. We do have a US price that starts at just $399 for the base model, advancing to models that go up to $450 or $550 depending on your specs. We should be getting retail availability very soon. Let us know what you think about these 2 new Nubia devices. Honestly, I am very impressed. Ever since the first device that I reviewed from this company, obviously the Nubia Alpha, we're still waiting for that. It was supposed to happen in Q4 2018. Hopefully MWC, you never know. Let us know what you think in the comments down below, and while you're at it, make sure you follow us on social media and subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.